Whether it's a special event, habit, or just for fun, many women, even men in the Valley, go to salons for polish, manicures, pedicures, waxing, and other aesthetic procedures. But Susan Stanford of the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation says consumers need to have more than just beauty and relaxation on their mind when visiting these establishments. First thing you want to look for is cleanliness. Then make sure the business has a current state-issued license to operate as well as a posted inspection report.
The Texas Statute of Cosmetology says a salon must be inspected at least once every 2 years. As I'm looking at this, I see that this salon had no violations. That's very, very good. If there is a violation, it will be listed.
We went to the TDLR website to check out which salons across the Valley had violations in the past 2 years. What we found was shocking. In McAllen, 40 salons had violations and 6 salons were ordered to cease and desist operations immediately. In Brownsville, 17 had violations. 1 salon was ordered to cease and desist. 18 salons in Edinburgh were cited. Of 15 salons with violations in FAR, 2 salons were ordered to stop and desist. Harlingen had 5 salons cited, with one of those ordered to cease and desist. Practicing cosmetology without a license and failure to keep records of required sanitation were among the most common violations.
Statewide unlicensed activity is one of our priorities to catch and to stop. It's a big deal because a manicurist has completed 600 hours of education. They've passed the state exam, and to renew that license, they're required to take 4 hours of continuing education. One of those hours must be in sanitation.
Edna Posada has been in the industry for 26 years. At the 3 La Posada locations she owns, her staff uses one-time use materials for manicures and pedicures and has these metal sanitizers to prevent the spread of any disease. They also log the cleaning of these foot washes as required by law.
We hear a lot of the horror stories, people that pick up infections or, that they had an issue with their feet, whether they felt that they got a mold or a fungus.
About 10,000 people go to La Posada for different services each year, so buying these materials over and over can add up. Edna tells Action 4 News money is likely the reason some salon owners take shortcuts, putting customers' health at risk.
They'll have a sink there wide open where people are actually washing their hands, and the files and they're like the little nail pusher implements are there in a dirty sink.
Stanford says people need to use common sense and not be afraid to ask the business owner to see their licenses or request to see cleaning logs. If they refuse, she says, the best bet is to leave. In McAllen, Daisy Barrera, Action 4 News.